Hey y'all, I hope you guys are doing well. I just had a quick message I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys. Let me go ahead and get my tea. I'll be right back. Hey Instagrammers, how y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing well. What's today? Tuesday? Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. Let's see. Well, so I'll go ahead and wait for a couple more people to roll on. While I'm doing that, for um for some energy that we've been having this month. So I did a video talking about excuse me, my allergies been YouTube is acting up. Please stop acting up. I might have to record you again later. YouTube. But I did a couple of videos earlier this week. I did one, or earlier this month, I did one for the full moon. So go check that one out on my YouTube. My YouTube is The Root Lady. I did a video. I did a video for the full moon. And I did a video talking about basically coming into your self-care journey and your self-love journey, as far as bringing yourself into harmony with yourself. So go check out those two videos. And so today, I've talked about this message before, but I just feel the need to talk about it again because I feel like somebody needs to hear it, and I feel like I need to hear it again. And every time I give the message, it comes out differently. So same message, it just comes out differently. So the message for today is taking care of your heart. That's the message for today. Is for you to take care of your heart. For you to find what it is that's in your heart that has been bothering you, and things that you want to discover. So, positive things, negative things, and things that have yet to come, and being open to all of that and embracing and nourishing all of that, the positive, the negative, and the things that have yet to fully manifest themselves in your life. You know, what I'm seeing is, and I've been talking about, and I'll talk a little bit about it again, of old things shutting. And so now what I'm seeing is new doors opening. But before I see those doors opening, I see someone knocking. So it's like you gotta close those old doors, but then you have to want to open the door. Like you have to want to open the door and be open to what's coming in and who's knocking. And so I feel like that's where we are right now, as far as what we're going through. And our path is like, and I know specifically for a lot of us that are, specifically for a lot of us that are spiritual. Ooh, I just know, I know not it's not even a spiritual thing. I just know a lot of people recently. It's come up in readings, and I just know people um that give more than what they open themselves to receive. I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people. Like, I'm trying to look at both cameras, so excuse me. I'm one of those people. Like, I do that myself. So it's like, no wonder why. No wonder why, I'm around all these people that do that. um, but spirits brought it to my attention, and it's come up a lot recently when I've been doing readings and I've been talking to people, because it's something that we need to nourish. When it comes to nourishing our heart, that's what we need to nourish. We need to nourish our emotions. Like, we need to give to ourselves, and we need to allow other people to give to us. Like, we need to open up the floodgates. Oh, I feel like I'm preaching. God, I really do be feeling like I'm preaching sometimes. And for those of y'all that know me, like, yeah, like a lot of us, like, we just need to be open to. I feel like right now we've been learning ourselves more. We've been learning ourselves more. We've been taking the time to nourish our emotions. It hasn't been easy, and there are things that you need to open up and look into and be open to. And it is always going to be, because you're on a journey that's never ending and ever changing, and constantly, there's always going to be something that's going to come up on the path. And so it's like, you're never done. You're never done. But it's like, you've been doing the work. And so it's like, now that you've been doing what you need to do and what's necessary for you, of your calling. I don't know why I just said that, but I guess I'm saying that for a reason. No, I know I'm saying that for a reason. I know I'm saying that for a reason. And for somebody. Amen. I'm saying that for somebody. But you've been pressing for the mark. You've been pressing for your mark. You've been making marks. You've been making marks. I was talking a couple of months ago about Black History Month, and yeah, Black History Month, I think. I was talking about, how you're making history and you're leaving your mark with what you're doing. And it don't even have to be anything like huge that you're doing. Like, simply by the fact that you've chosen this path, and simply by the fact that you are healing yourself and changing the trajectory of history and changing the trajectory of narratives before you, presently, and after you. And so you've been doing the work. Good job. Good job, spirit. It doesn't matter what you believe in, okay? It doesn't matter what you believe in. But from the background that I come from, I grew up Christian, and there's a quote, there's a verse in the Bible that where God's like, good job, good and faithful servant. That is what this energy is right now. I feel like that the universe reciprocating back to you. It's like, good job, good and faithful servant. You've done your job well done. You've done a good job. You've done your job well done. And so it's like, now you have to make another choice. And that choice is just to be open to receiving what it is that God has already given you. He just got to wrap it up and present it to you. He already done gave it to you. He already did. See, he didn't already started working on it. Spirit didn't already started working on it. Your spirit guides and your ancestors have already, mm, they already been working. They already been working. They already been working. And for a lot of us that know what I'm talking about, a lot of us know they've been working before you even came into the picture, which is why you are in the picture. Which is why you are in the picture, because you signed the contract. You signed the contract to be here. And so they got to work and prepared a table before you. So now you are at the table, and you've been passed the torch. You're sitting at the table. You're sitting at this table that's been prepared for you. But it's like, okay, so are you going to accept it? Or are you going to flip over the table like Jesus and say, fuck this shit? It's like, I'm joking. That was a joke. But you get what I'm saying? I hope I'm making sense. Good job, faithful servant. Now it's like, will you allow me to bless you? And I will always emphasize this. It don't matter what you believe in. God, spirit, Buddha, Muhammad. What else is there? Nothing. The planets. If you worship a tree. If you worship a tree, it doesn't matter. Good job. Good job hugging that tree. Good job hugging that tree. Good job reading that Bible, going to church. Good job reading your Torah. Good job fucking whatever the fuck you do. Good job. Good job. Good and faithful servant is what I'm getting, because you've been doing the fucking work. You've been doing this shit. You've been out here doing the thing. So now it's time for you to see the fruits of your labor. Now, and I feel like spirit wants you to do that by taking care of your heart, honoring who you are in there. Like who? Oh, okay. So who's knocking on that door? I feel like that door is your heart. I feel like the door is your heart for real, for real. Spirit slit. Good one. I feel like that door. I feel like that door is your heart. For real, for real. That's your heart. Somebody now for everything just knocking. Everything just knocking, trying to get up on in there. Like, hello, let me in. And it's like it's up to you to allow what's knocking to come in. Now, I'm speaking in terms of the good stuff. But this is what we're gonna talk about. Some people that come to that door, you don't need to let them in because they ain't supposed to be there. So that's when we get into boundaries and shit. And that's something that I'm learning. And it's been hard as fuck because I just realized today, and I have been realizing over boundaries, you know what I'm saying? I ain't had the best. I didn't have no boundaries at all. I'm working on that. I'm working on that. But I've come to realize that, and so it's like I can't have just anybody knocking on my door, and I can't have anybody come in my house. And specifically for cancer, since it's cancer season, and I'm a cancer, and I know that I'm like this, and this is a cancer trait. We're very territorial. Like we're all about our territory, we're all about our family, and we're all about our house. And so in regards to cancers, okay, and just in regards to using your heart as your house, because really that's what it is. That's what it is. Your heart is your house. A lot of people, how people say home is where your heart is? For real. Your heart is boom, boom, boom. It's right here. So it's like, it's like you gotta nourish it. You gotta take care of it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta mop it, clean it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make it smell good. Get your incense. You know what I'm saying? You gotta build put some plants up in there. Build some new infrastructure. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, parts them old shingles. A lot of us got them old shingles, okay? Got them old parts, them raggedy parts of the house that we don't need no more. We got things in the house we don't need no more. We've been hoarding things that we don't really need. You know what I'm saying? You don't need that. Why you keep holding on to that? Get rid of it. Get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting. It's like get rid of it. If look, if you feel your heart saying no, then no. There's also a speaking of Christian Baptist and my upbringing, um, I'm all about the gospel music, man. And so there's a gospel song too. This is an old gospel song. I'm gonna sing a little bit for y'all. So now my allergies is acting up, so excuse me. But this song is real old school. But it's about what I was just talking about. But the song go a little bit go blah, 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 blah. The song go a little bit like this. Okay, man. Just a side note. I wish I could be this confident when I got up in public and sang. I really do because when I get up in public and I be singing and I be talking and stuff, I be so shy and shook and nervous. But then when I get on here, I just be talking. It's a different setting. But anyway, all right. So the song go a little bit like this. And my soul has got to move. My soul. I think that's gonna be the title of the reading. My soul. There's a leak in this old building, y'all, and my soul has got to move. A building got made by hand. My soul, my soul. There's a leak in this old building, y'all. In my soul has got to move. A building got made by his hands. I think it was by his hands. Amen. But you get it. So that's basically what I was just talking about how, like, you know, I feel like that's how your heart is. It's like you got some things that's trying to like pour out, or just some things that's taking up space that should no longer be taking up space. And then for a lot of us, like, we're trying to be, I know this is something that came up for me a lot. A lot of us trying to be in control. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to be in control of how we feel, like in terms of like trying to keep ourselves from not feeling when we need to be feeling. I hope this makes sense, because I know, like, it's good to control your emotions. But the type of control I'm talking about is in, like, it's basically like being too guarded. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what we're doing too. And so, like, the part of that song where it's like, I've got to move to a building that God made by his hands. Basically, that's like, you trying to get rid of your ego. And basically it's also about what I was just talking about too, where it's like God's trying to present you with something that's better than what you've been crying about and that you need to release and stuff like that. But it's like, are you gonna move? Like, are you gonna move? Because it's made by his hand, and it's your plan, it's his plan, spirit's plan for you, and even your plan for yourself, that you may not have given yourself the opportunity to explore more of, because you're still in this leaking building. You're still in this leaking building. I hope that makes some sense. But so yeah, that's what I'm getting for today. It's like, take care of your heart, honor how you feel, honor your emotions. Allow yourself to open back up to love. Like, it's okay to love now. It's okay to love now. Hopefully, like, and I feel like you've been doing the work. You've been doing the release. You know what I'm saying? You've been writing, you've been listening to music, dancing, whatever it is that you do, but you've been doing that. And so it's like, now, it's your time to allow new things, new beginnings to flow into your life. But you gotta let that old shit go. And let somebody else fix that house. Shit. Ooh. Y'all. Let somebody else fix that shit. Let somebody else fix that house. That's not your responsibility. That is not your responsibility. That's not your responsibility. That's somebody else to fix. Oh, Jesus. A lot of y'all are renting. A lot of y'all are renting out a space that you ain't supposed to be in. A lot of y'all is letting people be tenants in a space that they don't need to be in. A lot of y'all trying to rent to own, but it's like y'all trying to reside. Okay, this just got deep. Y'all trying to reside in a space when it comes to people's heart and the heart that you ain't supposed to reside in and that you don't reside in. Baby, they didn't give you an eviction notice. Oh, Jesus. That shit hurt too. You know that feeling? Then kicked y'all out. They don't want you there. They ain't ready. Or you just won't supposed to. And then some of us been too welcoming and just let anybody in our house. You can't do that. You can't let anybody in there. And then the rent to own. Some of us, oh Jesus, Spirit better snatch me up on this live. Spirit better get me. This is a mess. Some of y'all trying to rent to own. Some of y'all is trying to rent to own. Y'all gonna keep you. There's a possibility you could own that space. That's a possibility. But anything could happen between you. But you get what I'm saying. That's what I feel like we doing too. Okay, I'm gonna give him a piece of me. Okay, he gonna stay around. I got this. I secured this because I paid him. I gave. So he gonna stay. And then some of y'all paying bills and y'all ain't supposed to be paying. Oh God. Some of y'all paying bills y'all not supposed to be paying. Them ain't y'all bills. Y'all ain't supposed to be paying them bills. Some of y'all doing chores y'all ain't supposed to be doing what God want for you. Okay. I hope that makes some sense in regards to your heart. I hope that makes some type of sense. On that note, I'm done. That's the reading. That's the reading. Ooh. All right now. Some of y'all live in the hood. I ain't done. Hold on.